This is Liberty Prime with Base Builders, and welcome back to News Tower. Y'all, I am still pretty sick and brainless, but woo! Breaking news! News Tower has just entered full release! Woo! So we're gonna barrel through this one anyway, somehow. Oh boy. But unfortunately, it looks like we need to start a brand new game. Oh well, I hadn't made it that far anyway on the other one. And this time around, I will be skipping that pesky tutorial. Ooh, alright. Select game mode. Intro, classic, low rise or high rise, and I cannot try either low rise or high rise. Let's see what these are. Low rise is try out a different strategy with a wider and lower tower. Ooh, that's appealing. Although I still like to go high. Beat the Jersey Beacon in order to unlock this game style. Alright. And high rise is try out a different strategy with a more narrow and taller tower. Beat the Empire Observer in order to unlock this game style. I like the idea of wider, but I'm still going to try to go as high as I can with it. So we're going to have to beat the Jersey Beacon. Okay. Now, classic is the classic way to play News Tower. I think intro is probably the annoying tutorial version of it. And, yeah, let's go with classic. Alright. Okay, welcome to New York City. Your father's been gone a decade now, and frankly, he left things in a bit of a state. But don't worry, this city will chew you up anyway. It's what it does. Call it an overdue inheritance. The business is all yours now. It will be tough on your own, but I think you'll find a way to keep the lights on one way or the other. Alrighty, newspaper name. I've already kind of forgotten what we went with last time. I think the Post and Beam. Maybe I'll go with the National Stick this time. Y'all, I'm still a ridiculously huge corner gas fan, so yeah, National Stick. I've arranged a taxi. Take it, your uncle. Conform. Right, we are back home, and oh, it looks so small. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our business going, and first of all, let's go ahead and pause this puppy. We do spend a lot of time in the pause menu here. Alright. Now let's see what we need to do, because without the tutorial lady to harass me, I'm honestly, I've kind of forgotten where I should start off here. Let's see, what are we doing? We've got 0 subscribers, but we do have, quite a bit of money here. Next month's ballot's 20,000. This month's ballot's 20,000. So what should we do right off the bat? Let's just go ahead and add a floor right off the bat, because we can. It's only 1,000. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? That was probably a horrible mistake. Oh, but I'm sick, so I get to make all sorts of horrible mistakes. Let's see, we need to do some hiring, and we need some newspapermen and all them other things. Oh, and we need some stairs. Let's make it so that we can get up to our second floor. Let's see. Let's just try that one. And we will definitely need a printer here. I'm gonna go through that 20,000 pretty fast, huh? Alrighty, because I'm already at 18,875 right now. But anyway, let's keep on chugging through somehow. We need us we need a printer page module. And I'm gonna go ahead and just plonk you on the second floor, where you can be all sorts of noisy. Can't remember how much space I'm gonna need for all this. We definitely need a printer page module next. And I'm going to give you just a little bit of space because I'm going to try to put one of those soundproofing things. We've already got our printer. Well, I believe we already have our... Oh, I accidentally put 2 page modules, but I like the idea of being able to do both of those at once. What I wanted to do was put out the printer input module, so let's go ahead and scooch some of these over just a little bit and make room for that kind of fanciness. Come on, let's get you scooted. And there is room for a noise reducer thingy that I can never remember the name of. Acoustic panel, yeah. But let's see. Okay, the output module goes on the end here. And I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, the output module goes over here. And we actually have room for it, and room for some acoustic pedals. And the input module goes over here. Alrighty, now let's put down a wall. Oh, and let's make sure that we can see the comfort level, which is non-existent at present for this particular area. So we're gonna have to do a little bit about that, and I am gonna need to hire some reporters soon. But I've got other things to occupy me, and, you know, wasting money is a big one of those. Alright, now I did like that idea I came up with last time of having, you know, these parts on a third floor, but I think we're going to try to be a little bit more careful with our money for the moment, especially since we're all nice and paused here. Okay, let's get over and get some, well, we do need some power and lights. And I'm going to be very distracted here today, even more so than usual. But how hard can it be to get some of this going? Probably pretty hard today. Okay, let's get over to some acoustic panels and maybe a whole bunch of air vents. Let's see what all we can fit in here. We do have room for for several of these. Let's go ahead and put in some air vents all over the place too, because this is making quite a difference. And I think I can just stuff a whole bunch of these air vents in now that I'm looking at it. And I'm gonna go poor real soon. How much do these cost each? 75. Ooh. Well, too bad. And I don't even know how many employees go up here anyway. I don't know if it matters if it's not terribly comfortable. But we're just gonna, you know, act like it does and squeeze all these air vents in. And be stupidly concerned with spacing, because that's my nature. Alrighty, now let's move this wall out just a little skosh so that I can fit some fans in. So we're definitely going to need some of that. And I do kind of like the idea of having an extra wall here so that I can have fans all over the place. So I might put that into effect. Okay, we've got noise. In spite of this acoustic panel, we probably just need more acoustic panels. I don't know how much money I should really be spending here on this particular step, but oh well, we got plenty of money for the moment. That's probably not going to last very long, is it, huh? Let's see, I cannot put you down there, but I can put you up here, so we'll put you wherever you go. And we do have heat going on, so I do think I'm going to go ahead and add another wall. Let's see how far over we need to scooch you. Probably pretty far. And I wish now that I'd gotten these air vents in the mix, so let's try to do that. It's not working. Alrighty, so we're gonna have to move this one by one. And gonna stop worrying about spacing, because maybe I can fit something else in there anyway. Alright, is that giving me enough space for a wall? It looks like it probably is. And I probably do need a door on this wall. Okay, can I fit in some more acoustic panels, though? I can certainly fit in some more fans. And I think that I should probably put a light in each room, huh? And I'm going to continue to pretend that I've got some energy legs, which I actually don't at all. Okay, let's just fan you up, and I can put more than just one fan per wall. Which I might, in fact, do. Yeah, you're looking a whole lot more comfy now. Do I have enough money to waste on doing some more of this? Well, here's hoping. I can always just take out a loan, can I? I'm sure that can't possibly end terribly. Oh, darn it, I can't put two of these. Oh, well. I think that I'll just go with having two fans. But this is looking a whole lot more comfy now. Let's see if we can move you down. Ooh, I'm annoyed that I can't move that all the way down. Because this is being... Well, it's being incomplete. I should probably complete it, huh? Now, how did I do this? Here we go. Oh, that's just not being nice at all, is it? Yeah, where do I start this off? Oh, I hate printer stuff. Let's see. Let's get back over to the printer area. Printer belt. BU printered up. Let's just pitch all the way over. Yeah, see, why don't you like me? I'm trying real hard to connect you. Let's just temporarily store these acoustic panels. Maybe that's what's somehow getting in the way. That's all I can think of. This isn't making a whole lot of sense to me, but doesn't really have to. Okay, that worked. And now let's try going over here. Maybe it was those rascally things that I've already forgotten the name of. Okay, yeah, this fan apparently is a problem, so let us scoot you over here one more and move this fan. Maybe that'll do the trick. Let's just keep on trying. Okay, there we go. We have got that done, and I have got a whole lot fewer acoustic metals now, sadly. Herm. Okay, well, I'll go with it. That's really that is reasonably comfortable up in here. And let's see if we can fit something right in here to make it a little bit better. Although I think we've pretty much, got it good enough at the moment, actually. But yeah, I think that the plants are pretty cheap, so let's go ahead and put a couple of those. Maybe that'll help. A small plant here, which is not doing anything as far as I can see. But it's only 25 bucks, so we're just going to continue to waste our money. Let's see, where else can we put you? We're going to try to make you comfy. And I'm going to realize that I don't really need this right now. Okay. Let's keep on putting some lights in the place, and I will eventually actually hire some reporters. That does seem like a good idea. Oh, but while I'm thinking of it, let's put an acoustic panel up here. Or maybe over here. Yeah, well, let's just put it right over the door. And I'm not sure who's going to go here, but we'll get there. Alright, I was going to put more lights in the whole region. And, it is nice to start over without the tutorial lady always up my nostril. That is just wonderful. Okay, we are probably going to need a few more lamps. And we're down to 12,720 bucks. But hey, that's just all sorts of wealth, isn't it? Yeah. Something conversion for time and inflation and yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can find those reporters. Reporting. We need some telegrapher stations. Maybe 2. Well, maybe not quite yet. I need to remember that I am small and just starting out, and I don't need all of the things immediately. I am going to need some printing things pretty soon, by which I mean, the typesetting and all that stuff. Let's go with 2 reporters in the less comfortable part of the area. Well, let's space you out just a little bit more. And, oh boy, I'm gonna be broke real soon. Yeah, I know, I need people. And I'm probably gonna need a wall for the telegraphers. Let's see. We're gonna get 2 of you guys. Ooh, this is getting awfully expensive. So maybe I'll just start with 1 telegrapher. I'm spending all of the money, which is kind of a shame. Let's see. Who do we need here? Oh, I'm gonna miss the original guys. Well, sorta. Okay, you are very expensive. You are not a reporter. You are, well, what did I click on? I must have clicked on the telegraphers. So, you are, well, yeah, you are a telegrapher. You have at least 1 skill in that. As to you, you are very expensive, though. Let's see, 93 salary. But you've only got 1 extra bar, and you have 1 extra bar as well, but you are a much more affordable 71. So assigned with this skill 0. Assigned with this skill 0. I think that means that I have no telegraphers yet. So I'm going to go with Bart Nelson here for this one. Let's see how you do for me. And now let us hire some reporters. Bonnie Brown, Robert Cutler, Frederick Keene, Susan Robson. Okay. Now what all do you have? And I would like to try to cover the whole gamut here somehow. Alrighty, we want some... Let's see. Okay, who is repetitive? I'm going to have to stare at this for a few seconds. I like the fact that you got 1 skill in sports, and you likewise have 1 skill in sports. You have skills in 2 things, so you are definitely top of my list so far. Now what does this mean? Okay, this little icon means that he is cheap. Just cheap. No strings attached. Alright, well I do like no strings attached. And you do cover all the bases. Well, you cover 3 of the bases. So I think I'm going to go with you, and you are also probably... Oh, you are resilient. Your concentration recovers faster. I like this. And Bonnie Brown is orderly, produces 50% less trash, but honestly, I don't really care about the trash right now. I mean, nothing against you. But you are the most expensive, and this guy is cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and plonk him on one of these. And I believe that Susan Robson might get the other. Let me check and see what kind of overlap we've got here, though. Because I should be paying a lot more attention to that. Okay, we've got politics, crime, and... why can I never remember what this is? Society over here. And you are... economy, entertainment, and sports. So you complete the picture, Bonnie Brown. So maybe I do care about orderly. Even if you are definitely not cheap, you are the most expensive. But I think that I'll have all of the subjects covered if I hire you. So let's get you over here. Alright. Now let's see, what else do I need to do? I need to put up a wall between the telegrapher and the rest of the world here. And then get some acoustic panels going. And I'm going to go ahead and leave some space because I am going to get a second telegrapher as soon as I can. And possibly I should put some bathrooms in sometime soon. Maybe this can temporarily be a bathroom up here, but I don't think I even need to get that fancy yet. I do need to go ahead and put down one of those acoustic panels that I was thinking about. Let's see. An acoustic panel goes right over top of you, I think. And I can get a few accessories to make all these guys be a little bit better. Because you could probably use a nice globe. Let's see, where's the thing that I'm looking for? The reporting accessories. Yeah, there we go. Reporting accessories. And we have either a globe or a globe. Okay, sounds like a good deal. So you get one of those. And society, which one of you guys has society? Let me zoom in just a little bit over here. Are you my society woman? Wait, where's the... yeah, skills. You are not my society... well, you are my entertainment woman. So you must be my society person. Yep, you look like my society person, Mr. Cheapo. I like cheap. Because I like money. Alrighty, well, you get a globe here, too. And I should probably put a little bit of, you know, something to make it a little bit more comfortable out here. This guy seems to be comfortable enough. And let's see what kind of other accessories we can get you. Oh yeah, and I need some typesetting. And I might need a load already. Not quite yet, but we're getting closer and closer to that. Okay, we need a typesetting desk. And where should I put all of this? I think I might temporarily scooch this wall over again and put the typesetting over here. Let's see. This is gonna get expensive fast. And here is our assembly table. And soon we will get something else for you. Lost my train of thought there, but hey, who cares? Alrighty, well, we certainly need some people. So let us hire somebody for our production. And let's see what these are. Cheap, just cheap, no strings attached. I always like that. Now you are noise tolerant, not bothered by noise. That is a good feature. And maybe you should be a telegrapher. Annie Goodman is orderly. Yeah, I still don't really feel that obsessed over the trash. I do feel a little bit obsessed over the cheap, so let's go ahead and get some of this cheap going on. Alright, Sherry Gombert, you are hired for something. Wait, I forgot to check. Okay. Yeah, you're good at, well, not particularly spectacular at anything, but that's alright. Okay, one typesetting. Which one of these is technically typesetting? So, I think Annie Goodman, I would have to pay twice as much, or a little bit more than twice as much for Annie Goodman, but she actually has a skill in typesetting, which is very appealing, so we're gonna get you, and we're gonna get Sherry Gombert on the other thing, the assembly table. And poor little Paulina. Well, if she's still available when I'm ready to add another telegrapher, then she's gonna get hired for that. But let's see if I can do anything to make it a little bit more comfortable for these folks before I actually hit play. Which I do plan to do eventually here. Well, y'all voluntarily clicked on a channel that's all into building and, you know, decorating and layout and all that kind of stuff, so that might just be your mistake. Let's see what we can do with some of this. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, that's not doing a whole lot, is it? Alright, Alright, well, we've got some temperature concerns over here. And I'm not sure that if I actually managed to plot down that plant. I don't think I did, so good to know. And we are going to have to hire a cleaning lady or cleaning man pretty soon. But I don't know if we need to do that right this second. We do have other priorities. Anyway, the priority I was going for right now was something along the lines of more, well, red apple paintings, I think, are my only option at the moment for that. Or a red apple painting. We do need a trash can, almost certainly. Let's see. And I do need to order some paper before I forget. Man, my mind is all over the place here today. Let's go ahead and spring for a medium delivery of paper, which we're not going to get immediately because we are still paused. And boy, instead of finishing this episode with a finished edition, I might just, finish this episode when I'm able to actually start the edition. This might just be all design all the time this time around. Let's see. Okay, what else do I need to do? I need to have some sort of decoration somehow. Let's put you up a red apple painting. Okay, what have I got as a concern here? Heat is a concern. So, you know what? I can just go ahead and plonk a fan up here. I see no reason why not. Other than the fact that it doesn't seem to be really reaching anything. I wish that I could put a fan from the ceiling. That would be so nice. Yeah, this is... Well, let's see. How much is this helping? The tiniest little bit. But did I accidentally move that fan? Or maybe I just never put one there. Well, anyway, now I've got a fan there. Whether or not I knew I needed it doesn't really matter right now to me. That will improve matters a little bit. You'll be a little bit hot over here, Mr. Telegrapher. Let's see. Okay, we're still having some heat issues. But this fan is not doing a whole lot of good, sadly. Or well, yeah, you're just gonna have to be very mildly hot, y'all. Let's try to put up at least some sort of decoration. Ooh, that's giving them some actual comfort. That's pretty nice. And I think that I have access to 2 of these red apple paintings. I sure enough need to get something else going pretty soon. Well, let's see. Is there anything small that I can do to improve your comfort? That gives you a little bit more comfort. Now, what kind of protection accessories can I get for you guys? Let's see. Nothing. Alright, fat load up. Okay, let's see what else we need to tackle here. Ooh. Come on, sick brain, you can do this. You've done this, well, several times before at this point. Now what else do I actually need here? I'm trying to think. It's not really working. Okay, reporting accessories, utility. Maybe I should go ahead and hire a cleaning lady. And I don't remember being allowed to start with 20,000 last time around, by the way. So I don't know. I'm a little bit curious as to what that means for this. Maybe it's because in the past I've always started off with the tutorial for whatever reason. And maybe this is just how it always started off for this level of difficulty. Okay, employee needs. Yeah, they need a turlet. And I'm kind of tempted to just go ahead and put it here. It might need some water, too. Let's see how this affects things if I put it out here. It doesn't seem to be increasing any comfort levels or anything like that. But it might be a wonderful idea anyway. But it's also $100, so I don't know. Yeah. Oh well. Probably not my best idea, but hey, it's probably going to help in the long run, isn't it? Alright, well, we need some sort of staffing person up here, and we need some cleaning lady over here, who I've decided must be a lady, although I'm perfectly fine with the cleaning chappie. So let's see, alrighty, well, I was going to go ahead and put in a turlet, and there's no sink option here yet, is there? Let's see, am I missing something? Probably. Okay, yeah, there is a sink. Okay, good to know. Now, where was that turlet? Okay, here is that turlet. And you're gonna be stanky. And I think that I can deal with that. So let's go ahead and just stuff this up here in the corner and try to deal with this stank pretty fast. But we're going to put an actual door on here. That should help with the stank pretty fast, too. Let's see if we can put in a sink for you guys. I believe that was over here. Yes, look at that, a sink. And that, amazingly enough, does quite a bit for the smell. Okay. You probably would want to see what you're doing in there, so let's put a light as well. And maybe some nice little air vents. Oh, what is this? This is new, isn't it? At least it's new to me. A generator. Oh yeah, I think that's not new to me. I think that is something that I rarely made it far enough to have access to. Because I always got distracted because squirrels just kept happening. Okay, let's put in one of these. I think I've got one more red apple painting that I can use. I'm hopeful that I do. At the very least, we're going to give you an air vent. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. Or however many it takes to, make it less stanky up in here. Some nice... Ooh, industrial wallpaper. Some nice... again, industrial wallpaper. I was going for the tiles. Thank you. That did a whole lot right there, so good for that. And maybe I won't give you any more comforts. At least not quite yet. We do still need a cleaning lady, and she's probably going to get stuffed up here. And I'm just going to keep calling her the cleaning lady, poor woman. Let's give you a second fan up here, too. I'm just wasting money like crazy here. And it's probably going to bite me. Oh, well. That's a problem for future me. Yeah. Okay, let's... let's see what else I can do here. And possibly what I should be doing is trying to tie up the episode, but boy, we have spent the whole episode on pause, so let's just go over that for just a few more minutes while I try to hire a cleaning lady. Let's see if we can do that. Who else can we hire? Let's see. What do? You are transporting. Yeah, and I do need to get that going. Walter Payne, you might be my cleaning chappie. It's fun to say chappie, by the way. He is athletic, increases walking speed by 25%. Huh, that's appealing. Art is resilient. His concentration recovers faster. He doesn't need concentration to be a cleaning chappie. And Odette Dindal is nocturnal, unaffected by darkness. I don't know if that's really popped up as a problem. Maybe it has. Jason Hoffman is strong. Walking speed increased by 25% when carrying crates. Jason, you might be my supply guy. Let's compare you with resilient. Yeah, and I don't really care about the resilient for any of the things that I'm pondering here. Okay, okay, yeah, Jason Hoffman, you are hired because you've got a skill in all of the categories. Okay, for now you're going to be my not cleaning, my, words, what is that called? Where's utility? Utility, the resupply guy. That's who you're going to be. And you only cost 100 to get you a desk, so let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's put you a little bit nearer to the door here. And we're going to tack the cleaning, probably chappie, over here in the corner. I don't know why I suddenly decided that he must be a chappie, by the way. Okay, let's get you a... Alright, yeah, you are my pick, Jason Hoffman. Because you were strong and several other things that I can no longer see. Okay, now, Odette, yeah, you were the one that was nocturnal, so I'm going with the cleaning chappie. You are good at repairing. Ooh. I don't know that I need you yet for that. Art, you were the one who was resilient. Okay, yeah, Walter Payne was the one who was athletic, increased walking speed, so we're gonna go with you for the cleaning chappie. Let's put that into place first. Let's see. We have a sweeping station, so sweep faster. And, ooh, a workbench. Oh, that's tempting. I'm at $8,745, and I don't know what expenses I've got coming up soon, so I'm not going to worry too much about that yet. But Walter Payne, get ready for it. You have now been assigned to that. Sorry, Bart and Odette. Maybe if you're still around, I'll use you later on. Okay. Now, is there any other way that I should be delayed here? Probably. Okay, we've got... Actually, I should probably put... Boy, I just keep thinking of stuff. I'm gonna put down just a few little trash cans, or maybe just like one. You get a trash can? I think you're messy. And maybe you get a trash can over here somewheres. Maybe you get a trash can right here in the bathroom. That might be a good idea. Well, we'll put it right outside the door. Then you can get the benefit of that too. And I would like to make it a little bit more comfortable over here on this side. Yeah, but I care a little bit more about the reporters than the typesetters. Sorry, y'all. Well, anyway, we have had a whole episode without me trying to put out an actual newspaper. I've just spent all my time playing with this tower, but we've got a pretty decent layout as far as I can tell right now with my sick brain. But I will see y'all in the next episode where hopefully we will actually manage to start putting out that newspaper and maybe even unpause it. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh, how exciting. But hopefully I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.